It's another camera vlog test, and this time around, we're shooting with the Huawei Nova 9. Good day, you beautiful people. Welcome to LAZADA's Tech, where we do tech in your life in style. Like I said, we're testing out cameras of another phone today. This is the Huawei Nova 9, and this is Huawei's latest mid-range device. But Huawei claims that camera performance on this phone is similar to the P or Mate series, which, if you follow Huawei phones, means that these cameras are flagship level cameras. Before we start though, let's look at this phone a little more closely. Now, I really love how this phone looks and feels. This is the starry blue color I have here. It just looks so nice and shiny. That curved 120Hz display just looks so good. And personally, I'd still pick a curved display done right over any flat display. Right, so today's stars are these cameras. We're looking at a 50-megapixel RYYB camera on the back there, and I'll get to what RYYB means in a bit. It also has an 8-megapixel wide-angle camera, a 2-megapixel depth camera, and a 2-megapixel macro camera. Up front, that's a 32-megapixel selfie shooter. But before we move on, what is the deal with this RYYB camera technology? Are you ready? Very simply, basically, cameras use an actual filter on the camera sensor itself to add color to photos. Yes, including the camera in your smartphone. Now, I'm not gonna go through the whole explanation of how this works, but the main point here is that since they are filters, they still block out certain light. The thing with RYYB tech is that it supposedly lets in 40% more light, so this means that you can get better low light images. Now, this isn't the first time we've seen RYYB tech on smartphones. We've seen them before on Huawei P and Mate phones, which we all know did very well in low light. And that's why Huawei is claiming that the cameras on the Nova 9 are flagship level. Of course, that's only how it works in a nutshell. There are certain nuances to this whole technology that I won't be able to discuss in this one video because after all, we're just testing out the cameras. That's the general idea of it. And if you're curious about this tech, I will link down below certain articles that you can read up on. Now, on paper, this all seems very impressive. But just how do these cameras compare in real life? We'll see. Let's go. So there's the front-facing camera of the Nova 9 right now, and we're shooting with 1080p. But you can also shoot in 4K, and this is 4K footage you're watching right now. Back to 1080p, and there are beauty modes. So as you can see, I turned it on, but it's very light. I've toggled it to like just a number 2, but you can do it up until number 10. There's also smart EIS on the front-facing camera, which is perfect for people who want to vlog, want to walk and talk like, you know, we all do. And this is what that looks like. So one cool thing that this camera can do, so right now I'm shooting in 4K and then switch to the rear camera without pausing my recording, switch back. So I really like this feature, and the first time I saw that it could do this, I freaked out and caught it on video. There's also vlog mode, which allows for these cool effects. You can do front and rear at the same time. You can do both rear and rear at the same time. And you can even do picture-in-picture. Hi! And this is what that looks like. Hi, Bruce! I liked how my selfies came out, and that 32-megapixel front-facing camera really did give. And then, of course, there's a beauty mode, and you can turn that off, or you can switch around the different settings. So this is without the beauty mode. This is at maximum beauty mode, which I would never recommend. Personally, I just do a very slight beauty mode, like on 1 or 2, and voila, you have a fresher but still true to self photo of yourself. There's a portrait mode and different portrait effects, but my favorite is the slow shutter effect, which I know is really supposed to be for when your background is moving and the subject is still, but I decided to make that photo happen, and I feel like they came out well despite me just spinning around and trying to get that shot. Shooting with the rear cameras right now. So this is 1080p and this is wide. We can do wait. Okay, wide. Guys, wait. This is 1x and you can do up until 6x. This is 6x right now. Back to wide. This time around, we're shooting in 4K. This is wide, and you can zoom up until 6x. Ooh. What walking and shooting looks like featuring the dogs. This is handheld panning. I don't know what Misty's doing here, but you get the idea, and this is what the stabilization looks like. Hi! Hi, Bruce! Let's test low light capabilities now. Alexa, turn bedroom light off. This is where we're shooting. And what's crazy to me is that despite that one lamp, this is what normal photos look like. That's the RYYB tech working for you. This is the lighting we're at right now. Ooh, that's the automatic flash. But yeah, this is the lighting we're at right now. And the selfies on night mode, truly amazing. Let's turn this off. There's like no light on, so that previous shot, it was with just a little bit of light from the windows. Now I'm gonna take some sample shots with these like really dark shelves. Let's see how this looks. This phone packs 4,300 milliamp hour battery, and I started the day with 92% at 11:09 a.m. and ended it with 14% at 11:06 p.m. At 9:44 a.m. the next morning, I still had 5% left. Huawei also claims 0 to 100 charging in all but 38 minutes. Of course, I haven't really been able to test it out, but do let me know if this is something you'd want to see in another video. One thing you need to know about this device is that it runs on Huawei mobile services, meaning you get your apps from the Huawei app gallery. All you need to do is go to the Huawei app gallery, and this is where you can download all your apps. And this has grown so much from when Huawei first launched this. From here, I downloaded TikTok, CapCut, Canva, and Meitu, all for editing all the stuff I've taken with this phone. And speaking of another app that you can use to edit all your photos and videos, you can check out PetalCut. Basically allows you to edit your videos really fast and easily. And there are even templates for whatever type of video you want. If you can't find the app that you need on the Huawei app gallery, all you need to do is go to Petal Search and then, for example, Facebook Messenger, and all the results will show up down here. That's it for today's video, you guys. Let me know what you think about the cameras of the Huawei Nova 9. Comment down below. As of posting this video, I still have no details on pricing and availability of this phone, but once I do, I'll add all the details in the description box. If you want to see how I use my tech on a daily basis, find me online. That's IsaDoes_ on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Until next time!